Good morning, day 40. So I'm leaving Albania. I have two little problems. The first one is the lump on my right sitting bone, which is quite annoying. And the second one is also linked to the posterior. I've got a little bit of the runs. So, I'm going to try and find some Immodium, something I never take. But there you go. We'll see how it works out. I can bail out of today's ride after 50 kilometers. So I'm heading off anyway. So this is downtown Škoda on a Sunday morning, and I am just getting used to the lump on my bottom, and I just received an Immodium. Very good. Well, I picked up some Immodium or whatever it's called in a chemist just before I left town. I've had two, well I'm about to have a second one because I only took one this morning, and I don't think I've ever taken it before, but for those of you who are used to walking cows, if you walk a cow for a mile, it ends up with an arse covered in shit. And I don't think I can afford to have my arse covered in shit with 70 miles to do today. So I'll go for the Immodium. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong again after being a bit weak yesterday. I've done a fast 12 kilometers out of town. I've got 98 left. And look at the scenery, apart from the hangars, that is, or the sheds. But anyway, look at those mountains, beautiful. This is like a scene out of a cyclist's worst nightmare. In the 4,400 kilometers I've done, I've only actually been bitten once. Luckily for me, it was my back that got bitten. For the sitting bone, if I sit slightly to one side on my saddle, it's fine. Probably not the best idea to sit one side on the saddle, but anyway, for the moment, it'll do. Look at these mountains, absolutely stunning. So, impressions about Albania. People are extremely friendly, extremely honest. There are more Mercedes-Benz than any other car. They might not all be new, but they're all immaculate. A good way to make a living is cleaning cars. There are car cleaners absolutely everywhere. What else? It's been really good. The drivers between themselves seem to be quite aggressive, as Lionel Gérin said to me, but in regard to cyclists, I have had absolutely no problem whatsoever. And voila, a car wash place. At the car wash, yeah. Here's another one before I leave Albania. The major petrol station system in Albania is called Castrati. Something to dwell on, isn't it? Castrati. And another one I can't see any for sale, but for sale is Shit It. Shit It. Okay, very good. Just to show it again, Levadzi car wash. Thanks for the messages, and here's my last coffee break in Albania. And I think that the shits are due either to these water bottles, which have been difficult to clean, or to my 3 days of sardine sandwiches at lunchtime. So I'm putting it down to myself. It's my fault that I've got the shits, and everything will be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, it's not the end. Oh, I've made it to Montenegro, country number 11 and new country number 6. Montenegro, lovely, and delighted to be here. My body's holding up, so I'll keep going. Hope to do 111 kilometers today. Woohoo! So I've just stopped now after 40 kilometers in Montenegro for lunch outside this cemetery. Lovely view in the background. Time for a banana. So I've been reading and learning a lot about psychology, and two words pop up. It's agency and responsibility. And I've been learning about unhooking myself from negativity, because it's too easy for me to get sad about things that I had no control over. So I'm learning to take responsibility and agency for my part in what's happened over the last few years that's made life so different and the changes that are happening, and to stop concerning myself with things over which I had zero control. Unhooking. Good thing to learn about. And a shout out to Hugh today for his consulting about eating sardines. Thank you, Hugh. I can continue to eat sardines, very kind of you. And John, thank you for the phone call last night. It was very good. Cheers. Well, I've done 100 kilometres and the last 15 have been uphill on a busy road, and I've still got 10 to do. Look at this, Montenegro, amazing. This road is quite fast and easy to ride, not too steep, but some of the traffic is coming past me at 90 miles per hour. I don't feel in danger. Oh my God, my ears are hurting, the noise and the rumble. So with 12 kilometres to go, it's time for a banana.